How long gone? It is a Thursday afternoon. I'm still in Florida. It's pouring like God himself is mad. I don't know what to do. I had to drive in it, and it was terrifying. People were turning their flashers on. Everybody here is old as fuck, so they can't be trusted on the roads. I'm glad to be indoors talking to you.
Okay, I'm looking at the weather right now. Precipitation, we're looking at 95. Thunder is in the area, and you do have a coastal flood warning in effect.
Hey, you know what, Jason? This is great. It's even less reason for me to leave this laptop and all of these transcripts I have sitting in a stack next to me. When's the last time you went to like a Staples or an Office Depot to print something? I'm sure it's been quite a while for you.
So long ago. I can't remember the last time I needed to print something, I guess, ever.
Okay, well, I had to print hundreds of pages yesterday. Low hundreds.
Really? For your little book or whatever?
Yeah, but I was like, oh, whatever. I'll do it when I get to Florida. It's no big deal. It'll be easier. So I pull up. Of course, the Staples is located next to an Aldi, my least favorite grocery store on earth.
Smell like broken here.
It smell like broken here. So I go to the Staples. I'm like, hey, I used to do this all the time. I used to make hardcore flyers and duplicate them. I know how the system works. Okay. I go to the desk. I'm like, hey, I just want to print some stuff. And they're like, oh,
you thought?
We don't do that here. Just go over to the printer and it'll have the instructions for you. So much like at the airport now where you have to tag your own bag, they're basically like, you need to email the PDFs to this address, and then we'll send you a code, and then you enter that code in on the screen of the printer, and then you'll be charged for your prints.
Okay. Self-checkout vibes.
Yeah, I just didn't know. I didn't know we had gotten there because these two fucking, coastal fat asses were sitting there with their, just looking at me like I was fucking crazy. And I was like, you know what, guys? It wouldn't hurt for you to get up and walk around a little bit and help me with this if I'm keeping it a buck. And then I had to ask for some paper clips. And it was like this bitch was on life support. I asked her for paper clips and she breathed out like I'd said something about her mother. It was fucking crazy. It's crazy.
Okay, she let out a big obese guffaw. That does remind me. I was at like a little FedEx Kinko type center in Glendale, just a block north or so of the Americana from HBO's Hacks. And I remember the last time I had to ship some shit to Europe or whatever, and it was the printing guy, and I had to stop him from literally looking at pornography on the computer in the center of this Kinko's FedEx.
So fire.
Like literally just looking at some pogs or some shit. I don't remember what it was. And luckily for him, it was just him and I, and not like a family with children.
It was a fellas situation.
I got to
I
just cleared my throat underneath my breath. Give the man his decency and his time to minimize frantically out of his.
Yo, fam! I can see the chub from here. I need to get something sent out, bro. Can you please click off that?
Yeah,
that's really.
You know what? I
should
have blackmailed him. I'd say you know what I mean. Those international overnight prices to Bulgaria, not cheap. I'd hate for your supervisor to know about your live Jasmine sesh that you were doing on the clock.
Hey man, what can you do for me so I don't tell your boss about your live Jasmine bill? What
time it is, fatty? You know what time it is.
What can we do here? Oh, but it once again, printing is somewhat of a lost art, and I don't own a printer, and many people don't.
Ooh, yeah.
But
Carolyn has a printer. She does a lot of work printing. It is nice to.
Yeah, it's having it in the home. Now I just want to buy one so I never have to have that experience again. Even though it's so rare, I feel like it's a must.
You're gonna get so aggravated owning a printer. The amount of things and troubleshooting that goes wrong, and then you're gonna your boomer ass is gonna subscribe to the ink. Delivery
no,
and you're not gonna. We're gonna have to use rocket money to get your little ass out of it.
Listen to me right now, bro. I would never fuck up and subscribe to anything on Amazon.
Talking about green running low, had to re-up.
Where's my magenta? My shit's looking off.
I know. Yeah, I mean that happens with my True Nutrition. I'll come back from a 2-week trip and I'll just have a pyramid of bags full of creatine just on the doorstep, as if
you can't really,
I'm doing some gnarly numbers. But yeah, I just love the sound of the inkjet HP shooting out a document, an invoice, or whatever it may be, a printing label from Carolyn's office. It sounds like real work is getting done in this
100%.
work from home environment where it's just me making podcasts.
If I had more space, I would do what I didn't know this until I was of age and my father told me, but he had some fucking turbo ass printers in his accounting, like some big boys, size of a young man. And I was always like, aren't these super expensive? And he was like, nobody buys these, dumbass. People rent these. It's like a lease. Imagine if I got so frustrated that I just go lease the $25,000 fucking Prius of printer, multi-tray. We got color, we got laser, we got everything you need. And then I'm set for life. That feels like something I would do in a Robin Big style house.
What did I blow all my money on? The dot matrix revival.
I got somebody, you said bring back print. I took that shit literally.
Okay, so you might die from the rain. Do we have any leaks happening?
No, actually, no. The house is solid. We're not, no leaks yet. Everything's good so far. I mean, the floor is rumbling beneath my feet due to thunder, but otherwise, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to persevere. This has already been the hardest week of my life, but this is what I have to do, Jason, and I'm.
This is all part of the process. This needed to happen for you to finish your thing.
Luckily,
I think when you finally come back, all the scarring should heal. The swelling will have gone down, and no one will know. Right? I mean, your book will be finished.
Yeah. I need, what? I called my publisher. I was like, I need a couple more months down here. I just, the med spas are much more affordable, and I just can't. I feel
South
like I'll get
Korea is sort of the vibe right now.
Well, there's all this stuff happening online right now with a queen of mine, the beloved Mandy Moore, a singer, actress. She was married to
Candy's model,
problematic genius singer-songwriter Ryan Adams, but there's a picture of her going viral.
The Jane Birkin of our day.
From her, there's a picture of her going viral from a red carpet where her face looks noticeably different. And there people are like, oh my God, what happened to her? Blah, 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 blah. And then one of those, all those accounts that sort of have their little face floating in the corner, TikTok style, that explain.
Sure.
The woman was basically like, nah, I think she just lost weight rapidly. And then somebody in the comments was like, yeah, she lost her house in the fires in Altadena, so I feel like she's been under some stress.
Don't bring fires into the facelift. Come on.
I think I think it's a combination of fire stress and GLP-1s. And I think that's fine. She does look a little haggard, but I expect Mandy to make a full recovery and bounce back once Gavin Newsom stops fucking around with their insurance money. I think things will get better.
I feel like Mandy has sort of had a weight loss journey. She kind of has been snatched for a little while. I think it's more so like her face in general is different, but it's if
this person on Instagram was like, oh no, she's had like an eye lift and shit, but that was a couple of years ago. What you're seeing now and noticing now and talking about is just a simple weight loss, and probably caused by the combination I mentioned earlier.
What I'm seeing, I think this is mostly makeup.
I also think that's a possibility.
I think just this lipstick is obviously the color's not working for her, and it's really smeared on. Usually goes Joker 2 style.
She usually goes with a more nude palette. I'll say that.
Yeah, it makes her cheeks pop, and now her cheeks lack pop. She looks like the before photo of a plastic surgery. Like,
yeah.
5 years ago, it's like, oh, cutie alert, and then now it's like, oh, you.
I don't know.
I'm
fine with it. I think she'll make a full recovery.
It's not as crazy as Emma Stone's.
Emma
whatever.
Stone.
What would you call
Emma
that?
Stone went Kris Jenner mode, which I mean, for Kris it works because we expect nothing less. Emma Stone's like 35 at best. I don't understand it. But I wanted to talk about this movie that got announced from Charlie XCX and Aiden Zamiri, but there's a lot of people in it that have been on this show, and Kate
I think I know where this is going.
No. Kate Berlant, Rachel Sennett, Mel Ottenberg, goth princess Tish Weinstock. But what the one that stuck out to me, Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
So what do you think Kylie Jenner can do? Because I besides like look good. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, do you think she's going to surprise us with some chops that we didn't see coming? Because I do kind of think that's a possibility.
I believe that she is going to have a little walk-on 2-line role, not unlike a Huck Tua in the whatever she was just in a TV show with.
Was she?
It was it's called Chad Powers.
Oh yeah, Chad Powers is from our friends over there at the Disney Corporation. Where
that's right.
What's his name? Why am I blanking on his name?
Yeah, we're super blanking right now. Glenn Powell, GP.
Glenn Powell walks on to a college football field and plays, but he's actually an adult. A classic trope. Hawk Tua should be on that. That's cool that Hawk Tua is on that, though. I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm. And she steals the show, but she only had really 2 lines. You know what I mean?
I just feel like Kylie's been spending time with, Timothée Chalamet, recent joiner of the Head Shave Club, and I think maybe some of his chops could have rubbed off on her. That's not meant to be an innuendo, and I think that. Maybe,
well, who's Timmy running lines with? His life partner, right?
Exactly. I mean, if she was, imagine if she was trying to do this with Travis Scott. I think he only makes noises, so that wouldn't work.
For Travis Scott, it's more so like with the Tide pen out because he spilled again or whatever it might be.
You know that they're out in Calabasas and Travis Scott's eating mashed peas with one of those rubber. Yeah.
Stormy want Baba and Travi want Baba both at the same time. Yeah. So she's juggling that.
Timothy also posted one of his twisted little videos to promote this new Marty Supreme movie, and I was talking to our friend Mikey last night. Not the Mikey you're thinking of, the other Mikey that we deal with. I don't want to dox anybody.
Yeah.
And he was like, what's so funny about Timmy that's so interesting is that I forget that he's like raised on Kanye West, and that cannot be understated. Like how much that influences,
like
sort of
microplastics. It gets in there, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, it gets in there, and it's like that's
impression.
And I was like, wow, I've never thought about that. And you're absolutely right. There is a little bit of that in this sort of performance. But I wish the best for Kylie.
And we all know that Kanye has a type. And I'm sure that type is Kylie Jenner. So then Tim is like, yo, I'm the OG now, big
I'm
bro.
the OG. I'll wear Timberlands in the summer. I don't give a fuck. But I think it's I wish them both best of luck. Marty Supreme seems like a real winner. Everybody loves it. They're saying it's unbelievable. I'm sure I'll eventually see it once things calm down.
They're saying Safdie brothers about wrestling, scaring the host. Safdie brothers about ping pong. Yay!
Yeah, they both picked sports, which is interesting. I don't think of them either, but I think I've been told the Marty Supreme soundtrack is what's his name, and it's apparently amazing. His best work.
1-0 Tricks Point Never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't say that out loud because I fuck it up every time. I'll just call him Daniel, but I don't know him like that. I'm not gonna pull a Wes.
I actually got a
situation.
I got a DM from Daniel. Actually, I don't know. Oh, you don't know him? Okay, that's cool.
It's cool. It's cool. We have a guest.
Music's different.
We have a guest today. I think this is the quickest return to How Long Gone ever.
Yeah, because Lukas Gage may have been the most talked about guest that we've had. I probably received the most positive messages about that episode.
Yeah, he's a little more well liked than the Baha'i faith in the How Long Gone universe. But he's got a book that's making waves. I wrote this for attention. He put his pretty face on the cover like a real G. It's first week. We're trying to get those sales up. But he's an actor. You know him from our show. You know him from all his shows.
He's our favorite little slut.
Let's get into the dirt with the OG.
Casting couch.
Yeah, why are you showing us your casting couch?
No, it's my future architectural digest.
Okay. Are you saying...
I'm manifesting my conversation pit.
That's exactly what's going on.
That is.
All right. Lukas, welcome back to How Long Gone. Where are you right now? You look like are you in your model's apartment that you told me about?
No, this is the Tribeca frat house, Harvard bros that I'm living in. I'm living with 5 guys that went to Harvard in the same frat, and they had an open room, and that's where I'm currently living.
Okay. Yeah. So if you're wondering about going to Harvard, once you graduate, you can live in a house with 5 dudes in Tribeca. So, fast track to success.
It's worth every penny, though. It's worth every penny. That crimson you can't replicate. What? Okay, you told me about this last time I saw you, or maybe at the J. Crew thing. You told me about this. Have you successfully had intercourse with any of these fraternity brothers since?
No circle jerks, no orgies have happened since, but a lot of conversations that are they're questioning,
You're saying they're Lucas curious or just in general curious?
I don't know if they're me curious.
You breadcrumbing these bros?
You
Definitely.
gotta
Yeah.
you gotta
Leave a trail of creatine to your bedroom. Come on
there's
now.
just like Celsius in every corner of this apartment.
Wait, you're saying you have mushroom gummies if I come in your room? Okay. I'll check it out.
Okay, a lot of Celsius on campus. Does this apartment or building have a name, like a nickname?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Like how a frat house might?
There's got to be a nickname for the place, but I'm the new roomie.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you doing your part? Are you kind of, if somebody takes a couple of slices of your provolone, are you pissed off? Are you writing your name on the Cheerios? Are you cool?
No, I'm cool. We've organized a dinner every Sunday, so we have our traditions, but we all kind of, we do our own thing, but it's been nice. I feel like I have a new group of friends, and I feel like I am experiencing what it would have been like if I went to college and had roommates.
Well, look, if you would have gone to college, based on what I know about you, your roommates wouldn't have been this hot just based on where you would get in. But I could be. I guess San Diego State.
You don't think San Diego Community College would be hot people? I think they'd be fucking hot.
That's a
there's a lot more Latin flavor at the very least.
lot.
Okay, so every Sunday, all the I don't care what, no sluts, no sports, no devices. We're gonna
guys' night.
Dudes only. We're gonna make Nana style lasagna, and then everyone just goes around and pitches. Is that what happens?
Kind of. One of the guys is the cook of the house. He's in charge of the meals, and we just have a little family bro time where we just check in with how we're feeling.
Does everybody zell him at the end because he cooks, or is it?
I haven't even paid for the rent. I haven't even sent a Venmo
You're like,
yet.
bro, I left the gourmet garage receipt on the fridge. Did you not see the pink highlighted part?
I think you're paying in other ways other than cash.
My Tekla towel fell down a little bit. Oops.
No, it's your job to get him into the dope parties.
I've been going to their parties actually, but it feels like very much like a start of a porn when everyone's just like in their boxers ironing on a Sunday morning.
I like this for you, but I feel like you're doing this partly for financial reasons, but also because it may like lead to something inspirationally. Not sexually. Like I feel like maybe this is method.
This is more for like the bit in the story.
Yes.
This is an FX series ready to be written.
Yeah. It really kind of is.
If Benny Drama can do it, I think you can too.
Overcompensating season 2, that's I'm drawing on for character study. I think there's definitely, I love everything for a story, and it's just funny to say I did it, and also I'm making $4 on this movie that I'm doing out here.
I guess that those relocation budgets.
So like, here's $1,000 for the month of New York.
Yeah, New York. I was about to say, there's no amount of money that can really make it work in New York. Unless you're, Jennifer Lawrence and you're living at the Greenwich. It's not. That's no shot at you. I just feel like there's no way to make it work.
There's only so many. Like I've DM'd every hotel asking if I could do a post for them, and they're like, "We don't care. We don't want it."
They're like, we can do a week. We can't do 2 months. Sorry, that's not. We're not going to be able to swing that.
The month is a long time.
We can
get. I can get you like 3 days comped. No problem. We can talk later. If you just need a staycation away from the guys.
Yeah, we'll talk later.
Check out the W Hoboken. They're reopening. This might be the time.
I did the W Union Square for a week, but Hoboken might be where I need to hit up next.
Dude, Hoboken could be sick for you too, as far as this sort of,
right?
If you're on this path. I think Hoboken. Why not?
Let's do it.
Why not?
What'd you think about Addison Rae? Not to change subjects, but was your mind blown?
I don't know if my mind was blown.
I didn't even know that you were there and we were standing on the same VIP balcony.
That's because your creepy ass
dude
knelt underneath people. Jason, people
Did you see that?
Were you the crawler?
Yes,
I was the crawler.
You were the crawler. Well, you were with there was a girl though too.
It was me and Chase Suey Wonders who was in the movie with me, and we just fucking ducked under people, got trampled on. I'm like literally sitting underneath Julia Fox's vagina, watching Addison Rae kill it on stage.
Some people would pay good money for that, but you got it for free. Lucas wins again.
Some people have.
I fucking won.
Okay, so
people were pissed
because you guys are both tiny little demons going through everyone's legs. Because I saw you scurrying, and I was like, "Who is that? How'd they get up here?" Kind of thing. If I would have known it was you, because I felt so bad because like I'm 6'9", and I was having a hard time seeing the show.
Yeah.
So like, what does that mean for a normal sized person? You have, and Chase is, I'm assuming, a small.
She's small, yeah.
You have no choice but to go in between the legs. And did you enjoy the show in that way?
I thought it was kind of one of the best seats in the house. Honestly, I agree. Pressed up against a fence, really right above Addison, watching her do her thing. I loved it.
That's the worst. That's the worst venue in New York by far.
Terminal 5 is rotten.
It's rotten. The location, the setup. Once you're there, it feels like you're in jail and you're looking down at somebody performing in the yard, kind of vibe. And I don't like that.
I fucking hate it. I hate it.
Addison Rae was exactly what I thought it would be. A lot of dancing, not very much singing, but it doesn't matter.
I loved it. It was 10 songs. Like every concert should be 10 songs. Let's make it an hour long.
I agree with that.
Let's make a lot of dancing.
Stretch those 10 songs out.
Call it a day. I can't do these.
Were you turned up or were you?
Yeah.
Because you were late, so I assumed you.
I was late. Me and Chase came from set. We ran off set early and we got trapped by the stills photographer. Trapped her car in front of ours, and we ran back to set, like prosthetics and wigs falling off, screaming at them to move their car, like, we have to go to Addison, move. And somehow Chase got a spot right in front of Terminal 5, and we came in at the first song or second song.
That's pretty good. What kind of prosthetics are you wearing for this movie?
I mean, I'm actually not wearing. The other people are wearing prosthetics. It's a biopic, and they won't let me talk. I'm sure it'll be out in a minute, but she's like wearing a wig, and other people are wearing like a fake nose and all that stuff. I had to perm my hair, and mine wasn't that crazy. I just wanted to make the story sound better. Okay, Chris.
No, perm is a serious commitment and change to one's physical appearance. I agree.
No, totally.
So you just did subway takes.
Yeah.
How do you think you did?
All right, let's scoop him. What's the take?
We'll bleep it. My
take was I had a couple that I was playing with, and the most natural one that came out was, I think, sex.
But do you have a subconscious desire to hide your body by the cover of darkness?
Yeah, I think the lighting is not great in the morning. I want lights off. I want to be clean.
Do you like to see with your hands?
Correct.
It's funny because you strike me as a bit of an exhibitionist. Not saying you're bent over the ping pong table in Tompkins, but you know what I mean. Like,
not yet. No, I am. I am a little bit of an exhibitionist, but I feel like more. I would be okay with the exhibition happening just at nighttime. I just don't. In the morning, I'm not ready. I understand. I need to prepare.
If you haven't scrubbed your tongue yet, it's just
There's a lot of bacteria.
What if it's just a little morning top, just a little whoops,
like a morning?
That's it. You ain't got to do much.
Just like a morning, like just the tip.
No, not even that.
No, you're just laid back. You got to know your only job is to look happy. You ain't got to do shit.
Yeah.
There's only one hole in play.
Only one hole in play, and it's not mine.
And it's where you put your chia pudding in.
You're like, my overnight oats have to wait.
I think you could wrap your brain around that, right?
Yeah, no, I could do it. I just
you have to pee first, of course. I
gotta pee.
It's a lot. So are you enjoying your time in New York? I feel like this is a long stretch for you.
It is. I'm enjoying running into you for 2 minutes at a time, and
yeah, that's a gift. That's a gift that people wish they could get.
Yeah, no, it was great. That's been great. I'm having fun here. It's a lot. I'm kind of exhausted with the press part of things.
You've been really busting it wide open. I said to Jason, I don't know who's busting it more, him or Mark Ronson. You guys have been on a fucking tear.
Fucking ramp. And then they pull they pull certain things from your book. So I'm like gonorrhea, chlamydia boy. I'm doing a fucking brand deal for prep. So I'm just really, it is just like, it doesn't get more.
Hold on. You're actually doing a brand deal for prep?
I'm doing a brand deal for prep right now.
Okay. That's a dream.
Healthy sexuals, baby. Gilead and I teamed up and
okay.
we're selling it.
So it's like a new form of sexuality, like a heterosexual, homosexual, healthy sexual. Is that the?
Yeah, it's just for everyone, Prep's for everyone.
We've ideated on this program about creating prep for straight people, and we got a lot of I'm not going to say negative feedback, but no one seems super interested. And now it sounds like you're being paid to shill exactly that.
I'm being paid to sell that message. Exactly.
See, how long gone makes the world takes, as usual.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, because you said in the book that you had a couple run-ins with the STIs, correct? That's the deal?
Yeah, I should have really thought about that when I was writing this book, that like I didn't think when I'm writing my book a year ago in my room, like, oh, this is a really funny story. I got a double whammy STI from an ex, like that. Soon that would be all over Google and Yahoo, and like my mom and family members sending me an article.
But they know you're a little bit of
a hoe, I'm
sure.
A slut. Yeah, it's fine.
Mom, I'm a slut. You knew this was coming.
Nobody passed out from surprise and shock when they learned that you may have had to take a pill a while ago.
Yeah, no, they were mild.
It was a mild case.
It was a mild STD.
But you're saying what happens, and this is obvious to anybody who consumes media of any sort when someone's promoting something. You're saying basically that the same 2 or 3 things are cherry picked by every single place you go, and they want to talk about.
Like, so how old were you when you were sexually assaulted?
Yeah.
What was that like? Was that bad?
Yes.
Awesome.
They love bringing that one out over and over again.
Because I was joking with Jason earlier about how Mark has to go do like NPR and talk about turntablism, but you have to go sit in some room with 2 gay guys being like, so
what was it like meeting Aaliyah? That was so amazing, wasn't it? Did you fuck her?
Yeah,
you don't have to tell me. And you're like, all right, so the camp counselor touched your dick when you were 10? Was that what it was?
Yeah, it's just a different. Yeah. It's watching these 2 things in parallel, and the difference is clear. Let's say.
Yeah.
But you're at the tail end.
His book got turned into a movie or a TV show.
Brad Pitt Plan B bought Mark's book.
Okay, Plan B bought your book. Plan B brought Mark's book. Prep's gonna have to buy your shit and readapt it into a healthy sexual tale.
Let's fucking go.
If they want to be an ally to straights.
But did you ever consider taking anything out once you had the whole thing in front of you and you were like, well,
no, I wish I did. I mean, yeah, you're so right. I'm literally getting and the questions also, the ones are like, the funniest one to me is the sexual molestation one, where they're like, you wrote a line about how you were pissed that he ruined your REI sleeping bag. And I'm like, oh yeah, no, that was like a joke. I was just trying to make light of that situation. And they were like, they just don't understand it. Or they're like, so did you actually write this book for attention?
Damn, bro. You got to stop doing all these Dear Media podcasts. They ain't got a whole lot.
I got to come back. This is where I feel safe.
Those lobotomized shorties over at Dear Media ain't gonna ask you the questions you want to answer. That's just what the deal is.
No, I know.
Yeah, over here on How Long Gone, we're gonna be like, I know you got a Halloween costume already planned. How gay is it gonna be?
Are you dressing up again as a pauper, or you've traded this year?
No, but I'm gonna have poppers and mushrooms at my book party so that you guys are coming to on Tuesday. We've got them to sponsor it, so you will be coming.
I wish I was there. I wish I was available.
Wait, is it in New York or LA?
Yeah, it's in New York on Tuesday.
I'm in town on Tuesday.
You better get your fucking ass out there, Jason.
Where is it? Well, I don't want to dox it, I guess, but
you can bleep it out. It's a
nice. Okay, so
Slay.
they're spending every penny on this thing. They're ready to really get you. Do you have to hire your own publicist?
No, I had to whore myself out to Meta and Threads. I had to get my own publicist. And to answer your question about the book thing, I'm like, I was doing the Audible a month ago in my voice, and I was like, nobody clocked some of these lines in here. Like I made a metaphor about feeling like a whore in Nantucket with Laffy Taffy like stuck to my jeans or something like insane like that. And I'm like, no editor at Salmon and Schuster said, hey, maybe this doesn't work.
You're like, 7 people read this in full multiple times and no one's gonna. Yeah, but I think that what you think shouldn't slip through and what a normal I think they also I would assume if I was on that side of it that you want all of this in here because you're a pretty live out loud person.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think that part is okay. I just feel like I don't even know if they ever really read it. And the amount of like grammar errors, even I clocked it. And I'm like, yeah, basically all to say, if you sell the book, you will be doing all of the work yourself.
Yeah, I think
including editing.
But do you think that? All right, so are you happy that you did it? Do you feel like you accomplished something, or are you like, what did I just do with 2 years of my life?
I'm never happy.
If you read, I haven't finished the whole book, but I feel like once I do, I will learn that whatever happens, you won't be happy, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's not a pretty clean like redemption arc or a big thing that I solve at the end of it. But I think it's pretty insane that I manically decided to write a book and that it's actually going to be on bookshelves and people are going to be reading it. I think it's pretty good. It's not perfect. I like it though. I'm proud of it.
But you're saying you're proud, you're happy that you did it. Overall, it's a W for you mentally.
It's a W for me mentally. I think I'm going to be able to be happy once it's done. Once all the press junkety tour stuff, like once that's over, I think I could probably actually enjoy it. I enjoy this. I enjoy talking to you guys.
Yeah, well, we're few and far between.
You really are.
But like any good thing, huge whatever, a marriage or a divorce or a move or a release or whatever, a lot of work. And as soon as you're on the other side of it, then that's when you can enjoy it.
Totally. Yeah.
Well, I know you have no problem celebrating, so at least we're in that phase.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna try to be present and enjoy and celebrate. And
do you think this is gonna sort of close a chapter? Like, or you think that some of this stuff, like the divorce and all the shit that was so public, will kind of like ride off into the sunset a little bit? Like this is the final word in some ways?
I hope so. I feel like I'm like, how much more can I fucking talk about that in the fucking viral video? I feel like I just kind of put it all out there.
I forgot about the viral video. Shit, dude.
I know. I'm like, I just gave them, I gave both of those things a whole chapter so I could probably just stop talking about it. And I feel annoying talking about it too, because, people want to bring it up again in these press things. And I'm like, I get it. Like, I don't know why I'm talking about it 2 years later about my like 3-month marriage. Like, it's getting old. I got to get some new stories.
I think it's
right.
But I think that if people don't know you and know that you contain multitudes of way worse and more interesting shit than that, that they're gonna focus on what they know.
Thank you for saying that.
But we know that if we crack that egg, it's nasty in there, and there's better stuff for us to mine.
There's way better stuff. My favorite critique is like the wedding and the viral video are the least interesting chapters compared to everything else. I'm like, I love that. That's a fucking amazing compliment.
That's good feedback.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's good feedback.
No, it's great.
And also, even though you're a young person, you're writing about things that you did, 20 years ago, and enough time has passed where you could be writing about, cybering on The Sims as a kid, and now like, Y2K Sims is like back in vogue, and maybe the Sims movie is getting cast, and this guy has a history with it, and boom, and now you're doing voiceover at The Sims. Now you got a new house with a pool.
The Sims movie is a great idea. Fuck Polly Pocket. Let's do the Sims movie.
Yeah, The Sims has legs.
Yeah.
What were you doing up on The Sims? Were you cybering hosts?
Oh, I was doing the Sims Online version. I don't know. There was like an expansion pack where you could like your family were you like real people online.
Don't say expansion pack. That sounded too expert level.
Sorry.
That sounded too. You're not a nerd.
Yeah. Fuck that. Okay. It was a different version.
You're too hot for expansion packs. You should only be doing the stock version. Regular version
too hot
only,
for
bro.
expansion. Come on, bro. So you're because I think that I'm always tackling early internet in my mind because that was a big. Jason and I are older than you, but that was like a huge part of our sort of adolescence and upbringing. Not only taking 30 minutes to see a single titty, the download speeds, but also
LimeWiring for some titties.
Yeah, but I literally was thinking about LimeWire today. Like, I would just leave that shit running. It was just 24 hours a day downloading constantly.
Yeah, no, me too. I was talking about Faces of Death on LimeWire and like all these things that the editors wanted me to cut down on, and the only one that they really loved were like me having cyber sex with strangers online on Sims were were the ones that were allowed to stay.
They're like faces of death. But it's crazy that Faces of Death is just regular everyday shit now.
No, I know.
It's Twitter.
It's YouTube. It's literally YouTube.
Yeah.
For some people.
I think there was a meatspin.com joke that stayed in the book.
I'm sorry. What was that? What was that one?
You remember meatspin.com?
Meatspin.com.
Is that like the Al Pastor? Is that? I'm a foodie. I don't know how that.
Let me get my big knife out.
Meatspin.com was like what you would send to your friends and be like, oh my God, check out this website. And it's just a guy like fucking riding a dick with his dick spinning around and around. So like,
a prank site, if you will.
Yes, it's a prank site. Yeah.
Okay.
The early version of sending the big naked guy with the giant dick. Oops. You got
Oh wow, I've never heard of that one. That's okay. Is it still available? Just if I wanted to prank my friend
Google
Jason?
meat spin. I'm sure you could find a GIF.
Pull it up.
I ain't
somewhere.
Googling
Pull it
meat
up.
spin. No, don't trick me. I'm not stupid.
It's like rotisserie. It's nice. I wanted to talk about pools. You had a line in the book saying growing up living in SoCal in multiple houses with no pools was more upsetting than your parents' divorce.
Yeah.
And having grown up in Orange County as somebody who did not grow up with a lot of money or a pool, but around a lot of people who had monies and pools, I understand that feeling. So
Yeah.
do you feel like you're going to have like a special like full circle life moment once you own a pool, or is that even a goal of yours?
No, it definitely is a goal. I bought a townhouse this year and I hate it. And I'm like, I don't know why I did it.
Did you feel pressure from a business manager to make an investment?
I sure did. I sure
Is it in the
did.
Hollywood area?
It's like in the worst part of Hollywood, like on Sunset Boulevard with no backyard. No, I love it, but I'm ready to get rid of it. And I went to a psychic who told me, he said, I walked into the psychic and he was like, you just bought a house, no pool, no backyard. You need one. And I was like, I actually do. That is so true.
That's one of the most that's an LA psychic.
Well, I didn't know that my wife was a psychic. Holy shit.
There's this LA psychic in Beverly Hills that many people go to. And he kind of says the same thing to all of us. Like he tells us all to check our prostate.
Oh, that
I think he has
advice.
I think he has a deal. I think he has like some kind of like scheme with like a prostate doctor that he's like, I'm gonna refer people.
So you're saying the psychic and the urologist are in cahoots.
Yeah, they're in cahoots.
My prostate stays checked, mama.
Yeah, it stays.
Okay, so you're so now that you've reached an age where you're like, I could sell the Hollywood townhouse that's right in the mix.
Yeah.
I don't need to be able to walk to Pink Taco. And I could go over the
literally
hill
down the street from Pink Taco too. I don't know how you knew that. Fuck.
He's like, bro, Remedy Place is right there. It's a sick cold plunge. It's actually really
I'm a
convenient.
Cali guy. I'm a Cali guy, you know. But you could take that money,
Yeah.
bop over the hill to Studio City or wherever,
Yeah.
and get a little suburban home with a pool.
I better not see your ass walk in with a big bundle of flowers and vintage jeans outside of Jones on 3rd. Do not do that. That position's already filled. Okay, we don't need another one.
Only room for one, brother.
So where would you go though if it was up? Jason's saying if you're ready to leave the confines of Hollywood,
have you considered Glendale?
where could an actor like you go?
I mean, this doesn't help my pool problem because pools were very important to me as a kid. Any kind of source of water was very important to me. But now I'm like, do I just say fuck LA and move to New York? Do I do it?
That's the only answer. And that also takes the pool out of the equation completely. It's impossible. It's
Do
impossible.
you guys have community pools here? You guys have like
Soho House.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called the Soho House pool is more of a hot tub. And I don't mean that it's not actually hot.
The water to jizz ratio is in line with Le Bon.
It's worse than your shower right now at that fucking
Oh my god, it's bad
yeah,
here.
it's worse.
It's bad.
But I would say that a pool in New York, I remember there's a public pool deep Lower East Side that people would go to, but this is quite a long time ago. I think that it's so out of the question to have a pool in Manhattan, especially, that you can free yourself from the chains. You don't need this anymore. Leave the chlorine in California.
It's like getting a vasectomy for your pool desire. It's just not there.
Kill it.
Kill it. Okay. I might do that. I'm having fun here. I'm really liking it.
Well, it's the greatest city in the world, and I think that also
Winter's coming though, brother. Winter's coming. Ain't no fun no more.
That's true. But I feel like Hollywood's been decentralized because of the the kind of rut that LA is in, at least like Hollywood wise.
There's nothing there.
You could go wherever now. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I could, a lot of people are doing the whole Texas thing, the whole Nashville thing. I don't know. I feel like I kind of just want to go back to renting out my shitty studio apartment and just going from place to place. That was a better.
The problem is the pressures from the powers that be to own something are too great to resist, especially if you have the bread.
Right.
Powers that be meaning a wife or a business manager. You only have one of those. And I think that it doesn't make everyone feel as good. You know what I mean? It's like some people really want that, and I think some people generally don't care. But it's like it feels like you have to do it to be an adult.
No, it does. And I'm kind of against that. I kind of just want to rent and just make, anytime something breaks, make somebody else worry about it. I don't know why I've spent so much money on a fucking sewer.
You don't want to be the landlord of a bop house. You want to pay the landlord of a bop house.
That's exactly right.
You fix it.
You do it. I can't.
I don't know how to do it.
I can't. I had a question.
Yeah.
That I just randomly popped in my head reading your book. Do you ever feel that the people around you don't get your references?
Did you not get a lot of the references?
No. I got all the references, but I just mean in general in life, like you being like a quirked up little freak.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt like growing up, like I'm saying all this dope shit, and everyone around me is like, "What are you talking about?" Like I don't get it.
I feel like if they don't get it, they're not for me. They're not. Mm-hmm. If they don't, it's like the people that are asking me that in the interview about the title of the book. I'm like, oh, you're gonna hate this book, but. Mm-hmm. I don't know. You're never going to win people over if you're trying to win people over. You know what I mean? If people don't like what chair you're selling, they're going to hop on to the next chair in the store, So
hop on.
Okay, Haverties, go off.
So you fail fast with relationships. I have the same.
Correct.
I like, I'm going to say something and you're either going to, it's a fork in the road. You're either with me or I'm going to know instantly if you're not fucking with the campaign, and it makes it easier to just move on.
Yeah.
Well, Jason, when you're 40, when you're touching 50 and you talk like a 23-year-old, sometimes that turns people off. I'm saying that about myself as well. I'm saying that
good.
If I'm around my peers age-wise, but maybe they're not quite as logged on, they're going to be like, what are these words that you're saying? Like, don't you have, like, you're a dumbass, which I see both sides is what I'm saying.
And then I get to say, oh, you don't know about all the cool stuff that I know about. You're a lame. I don't have to talk to you anymore. And I could go hang out with the cool people that get all the things I'm saying.
What I'm saying to
cool
you,
to me.
What I'm saying to you is cool is up to the user. Unfortunately, I wish there was a global understanding.
I wish there was too. This was going to be one of my takes this morning on the subway thing was, I was going to say like one of my takes was like dates are annoying or they're a waste of time. Like we should just like have like a 5-minute FaceTime before we go on a date to just see.
Well, luckily in your community, that's not even necessary. You can meet up behind a bush.
Get on the grinder.
You don't gotta
sniffies.
You don't gotta do that. It is that you're right. I think that people are scared of dating, but I think that's something that the gay community, once again, leaders have been like, you know what? Who needs a date?
Yeah, would you rather have a 5-minute consultation over FaceTime or several detailed armpit photos?
Probably like a mixture of both. I want to know right away if I'm gonna fuck with that little pit, and then I want a consultation before I go to Via Carota for like a 2-hour spaghetti and realize that I fucking hate you the whole time.
What if you're going to Via Carota and it's someone you hate, but you don't have to pay? How much better does that make it?
I'll sit through it. I'll sit there anything free. I'm like, throw me in
you
there.
And Jason are the same. You guys have a lot of similarities. I like this.
I won't
fuck, but I will laugh at your jokes.
Yeah.
I don't like the free stuff. The implications are too strong. The tether that they have on you is too great these days. What they want for it is not worth what they're offering. Almost always.
Yeah, I agree.
Spoken like a true pay pig.
But I will take a free one still. I don't know why. I agree with what you're saying, but I still will. If it's free, I'll go.
No, I think Jason feels the same way. I think he agrees with me, but also is like, I don't care. I'm going to check it out.
Yeah. Exactly.
Scarcity mindset.
Oh, I suffer from that so bad.
Scarcity mindset. Listen to you two fucking bullshitters.
Hey, why I have to justify why I get the goldfish on the Delta flights. You know what I mean? Even though I'm not hungry, I don't need the 300 cows.
No, you don't. No, you don't. None of us do.
I don't.
None of us do.
I was also thinking your name being Lucas and then changing to Lucas with the K, about how at some point in your life you may have been Luke Gage.
Oh my God, I would be really fucked.
Is Gage your real last name?
No, it's my middle name.
I had a feeling that's it's too porn star.
Yeah.
But it reminded me of Luke Combs, and then how funny it would be if Luke Combs was named Lucas Combs. It would just change the whole dynamic. You know what I mean?
That sounds like one of Puffy's sons when you name him Lucas.
It's like adding a spoiler to your name when you go Lucas to Luke, you know?
Who told you, who made you change, not made you, but who suggested that you change your name?
Psychic?
My psychic in Beverly Hills and some shit, like crazy agent in the Valley. Basically, he said, like, I want to give you a porn star name or a superhero name. And I was like, I got you. Just take my middle name. But he did also ask me something like, do you have anything on your record? Blah, 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 blah. And put in my head that basically, like, if Disney found out that you had any kind of things that they could look up, that you could be fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's saying like if you change your name, you're better off because a Disney legal team can't search you and find.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. I don't even know if that was true, but I felt like I was having to just cover all my tracks.
It's enough logic that makes sense, you know.
Yeah, as a 19-year-old, I believe some fucking Valley agent.
Why is now as a person who works pretty often?
Yeah.
Why is every actor unhappy with their agent at all times, no matter what level of success they are?
I feel like we all just ask, what does anyone do constantly? I have this with my manager where I'm like, I don't know why I give you 10%.
And he's like, exactly.
Yeah.
Do you like the manager as a person?
Yeah, I love her. I mean, she's like a crazy, cool Russian chick that like talks me off a ledge a lot, and maybe that's where the 10% goes.
I was about to say, you I know you enough to know that you're on that ledge often.
Yeah,
your little ass needs to be managed.
You need to be managed. You need it more than most people.
I do, but sometimes I'm like, should I just have like a therapist do that for less money more often? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I mean, I find that I feel like with musicians, when something goes wrong, they're blaming the booking agent or the manager or whoever. But with actors, they're just consistently unhappy no matter what.
Yeah, we're always unhappy and we're always changing our team. I mean, I think I have like 4 managers on IMDb right now, and I don't know which one to ever call or talk to. I have like 8 agents at WME, and I only talk to one of them. I don't know.
That's sort of I feel like that's sort of the name of the game, though. It's like whoever gets something across the line is the person you talk to. Everybody else, I don't need to talk to you.
Exactly.
And it's usually for smaller level talent, people that aren't, Tom Cruises and Jennifer Lawrences of the world. We're just going to sit on you in hopes that one day they're going to call your number, and then all of a sudden, when it's time to negotiate the $20 million deal, now we're best friends, now we're buddies, now we're cooking. But until then, we're just going to squat you.
Yeah, basically.
Squatting on that, Lucas.
Love to get sit on it.
I'm fine with that. I feel like that's how it's got to work.
But there's no proactivity. It's all inbound. There's no outbound.
Everybody can't win. And I also think that it's like, if you're a giant agency with all those fucking employees that need to pay their fucking BMW leases, you gotta just be like, I got 200 people. Who do you want? And if one of them it's like investing in startups.
Yeah.
As long as one of them hits, you're fine. I'm not saying it's fair or how it should be, but I get the business model.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it too. I feel like just become best friends or good friends with one of your agents, and then be really nice to the assistants. That's the key.
When do you think in your career, when do you think the agents answered the phone the fastest? At what stage?
What stage they answered?
Was there a stage where they wouldn't answer it and then all of a sudden they would? I guess is what I'm getting.
Well, I'm going to say right now with that prep money deal, they're suddenly calling me all the time. They're like, shit, that pharmaceutical money, we're gonna stop ignoring his calls. We need this right now.
So you're saying Big Pharma is your Disney.
Oof.
Big Pharma is your Warner Brothers.
And also it's the perfect crime, because so many people, you'll get shit on if you're doing a comedy festival in Saudi Arabia or doing a Pfizer ad or whatever, but you're saying like, oh, I'm sorry, is preventing an incurable autoimmune disease a bad thing?
Sorry, didn't realize how awful
sorry,
that was.
are you against miracles on life?
I had one person on my team, one agent who won't be named out of the 8 people who were like, who wrote back to the email when the offer came in, like, do not do this. This will ruin your career. And I'm like, first of all, did you see how much money it is? Second of all, it's saving people's lives. And you were okay with me doing a fucking tequila like that? How is that? You know, like, this is a good thing. This is good for people. What are we doing?
It's one of the only good drugs out right now.
Yeah.
And
you're
going to be on it soon, both of you.
Can you get me a promo code for prep? Can I enter
at the end of this interview?
I can enter I can enter Lucas at checkout and get some free pills.
I have a website, lucas.healthysexuals.com.
Okay.
I'll hook you up with some free prep.
Dude, I feel like if out of 8 agents, there's one straight guy who doesn't know what prep is and was just
he was the gay one too.
I get it. Well, you guys hate yourselves.
We all hate it. Yeah, we hate ourselves.
I'm up on here. I'm up on lucas.healthysexuals.com, and I'm gonna allow all the cookies, mama.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Lucas likes to prioritize his well-being and help others do the same.
I bet he does.
I think this is all great.
When does this drop? Is there like a campaign? There's imagery, I assume, to go along with this?
Yeah, I think I did press junket day where I just talked about prep for 8 hours, and there's a bunch of shit that came out from that, and just getting made fun of left and right with all my friends sending me these little clips.
I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, it's pretty good material for the friends.
Pretty funny. It's pretty good.
So what is the so it's commercial? It's like commercials, or is it Instagram stuff? Oh, it is. It's
one commercial thing, one Instagram thing, and it's like a mix.
Because I always see the prep commercials, and they always try to fit that one straight couple in, but they're still sort of like non-binary vibes.
Right.
It's not believable.
I'm not getting those ads in my algorithm, Chris. What's up with that?
No, it's on TV. It's on TV. It's on a lot.
There's always like 2 gay couple. There's like an old gay couple, like an interracial gay couple, the like bisexual kind of thing going on, and then like you said, that like little in between straight thing that you can't figure out. That's always what it is.
They're covering the bases the best they can.
You're kind of a little straight thing that we can't figure out, Lucas.
What do you mean?
Exactly.
I think you would fuck a chick tonight.
I said this in an interview and I pissed people off too. I was like, they were like, how gay are you? And I was like, what? I'm pretty fucking gay. I married a guy on TV. Like, I don't know what to tell you, but like, they're like, I'm 10% straight.
How much further can I go?
Like, I dip my toes in.
You're a healthy sexual.
I'm a healthy sexual. I like titties.
You're a healthy sexual. But I'm sure there's a few baddies out there that could, one night with Lucas could happen if they played their cards right.
Yeah, for sure. Girls love a gay guy.
I've noticed that.
They feel safe.
Yeah, usually it's for friendship and fashion advice, but you're saying every once in a while things get crazy.
Things get a little cuddly, a little snuggly.
This totally is not going to affect our friendship.
I thought you guys were saying, never mind. I just have this dream in my head that like us 3 are going to like just run a train on each other one day.
Okay.
I just feel like it could happen.
I had a feeling that's where you're going to go with that, and that's not what I was saying at all.
Does that line work on the other guys, Lucas?
In the frat house?
I mean, just in general, in your day-to-day goings on.
How many times have you flipped a straight guy? Like, be honest. Don't give us a puffed up percentage.
No, I'm not going to lie and say a bigger number than it is, but I would say a handful.
Out of these 5 straight guys, how many of them you think had another gay experience, or they were just gay for Lucas?
I think probably 2 of them ended up being gay later on.
Okay.
2 of them were
G4L.
Probably legitimately the first. They weren't lying about me being their first experience, and then one of them was fully full of shit and just did it for the story.
Wow.
Which I'm okay with.
Yeah.
I'm okay with.
Yeah, sure. Of course. Because we've been on both sides of doing it for the story, right? All 3 of us trained runners.
Yeah. Oh, I'm such a liar. I get it.
A little touche, game recognized game. But out of all these people, 100% of them are HIV free. Thanks to our good friends at Prep.
I love you plugging it like that, bringing it all back to Prep.
Jason, that's a great point, and thank you for saying that.
Thank you for that.
Thank you for saying that.
I'm just trying to get some of that pharma money as well. Daddy needs a pool too, Lucas.
I got you. We'll get you on there.
Did we do the top 5 prescription drugs when you were on the first time? I feel like we may have.
Top 5? No, I don't think we did.
Did we not do that? Maybe
top 5 that I've ever taken?
Well, yeah, obviously.
Because I know that you've done pretty much every drug, right? At some point in your life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My man.
Not now.
Not now.
But no, you're clean. You're clean AF.
Are you sober?
No, I dabble with. I'm like a ketamine and Diet Coke kind of girl.
Got it. I thought I didn't think so, but I can never be sure. With people are fluid,
but only for therapeutic purposes, right?
Therapeutic purposes is mushrooms. Everything else I'm kind of off of and not into anymore. I got it out of my system quite early. But I have tried every pharmaceutical drug prescribed to me in my my manic days. I can tell you the top 5 of those.
Yeah, it can be recreational or not, it could be just regular old beneficial. But yeah, let's go.
I mean, Prozac did me good. She was good to me.
For some reason, Prozac feels like a guy, but I like you gendering Prozac a woman.
She was good to me.
Prozaca.
Prozaciana
she was sick. She made me feel good and light.
Savage little pill.
Savage little girly. Was not a fan of Zolofta. That made me manica. I was not
Did either one affect weight?
Oh, I got so fat on Trintilex. I gained like 40 pounds. If you watch Love, Victor, I was thicker than a Snicker.
Trintilex. I ain't never heard of Trintilex.
What is that? Is that a
Trintilex
SSRI?
It's an antidepressant. Yeah, it's an SSRI or an SNRI, whatever the newer one is. And basically, it has something in it that told me it's a newer drug that makes you it helps your cognitive abilities, so it can make you smarter. I was really into that when the doctor.
You're like, I'd rather be hotter than smarter. Please take this away.
Yeah. Well, after that, I was like, give me the Adderall immediately.
40 pounds is that's a lot from just taking.
I would say probably like around 30 pounds. I was like 150 and then I went to like 180 on that. Yeah, it was a lot.
Okay, so that was not in the top 5.
It's honestly crazy. It's crazy how some of these things can affect your body. It really blows my mind.
No, it's crazy. It affects your metabolism too, because I feel like I wasn't eating that crazy. I wasn't like I was. Maybe I was. I don't know. That one's pretty good. I liked. Wellbutrin was good, but it kind of gave me like panic attacks. Lamictal, helpful-ish, made me a little bit of a zombie too, though.
Is that another?
That's a antipsychotic, I think, or a mood. Sorry, no, it's a mood stabilizer.
Lamictal, a mood stabilizer. Okay.
Yeah.
For bipolar disorder.
You got some good insurance, Chief.
Fuck yeah, I do.
I know a couple motherfuckers who need some of that.
But what do you? So nowadays, because you seem pretty level.
Yeah.
Are you medicated, or are you sort of like you've just figured it out? Maybe.
I did the whole ketamine therapeutic thing where I was getting off of all of the pills and did a couple rounds of that, and then now I'm on like a super low dose SSRI. Like I'm like not even kidding. I'm taking halves, and then I take like a half of a fourth of like a mood stabilizer and like a fourth of one gabapentin. Like I just
you sound like me when I'm trying to conserve OxyContin in 2012.
I think I'm very sensitive is what I found out, that like I definitely need something because I'm a freak, and I need something to chill me out a little bit and make me not go into these states where the highs are so high and the lows are so low. But I think the problem is I went through a phase where I talk about in the book where they gave me a cocktail of things, and then I just straightened my hair and wore fur jackets and married a stranger. So like
you're like, you know what, maybe I'll try the ketamine. It can't be worse results than the cocktail of pills. I mean, I think it's I think when you really need them, it's a hard thing to figure out because the side effects seem to be all over the map. Yeah. And like the generic versus the real brand versus the dosage is just so many. It's really like a math equation to get it right and find out what works for you.
Yeah. And everyone's, body chemistry is different and reacts to things. It's very bespoke thing. This medication. But
you feel good. You feel good now.
I feel really good. My voice went up an octave. Like
I feel great.
I feel really good. No, it's fine. No, I do feel good. I feel content, and I don't know. I don't love myself. That feels feels tough. But like, I like
Of course not.
Anybody that loves themselves is a narc and a liar.
Like,
you got to
fuck
hate
off.
yourself a little bit to be good at anything.
Grow up.
Fuck off.
Yeah, that's just
Okay, I think we have 1 or 2 more pills left.
1 or 2 more pills. What other ones?
Got any fun ones? Any ones that you can do for recreational use?
I mean, like a Xanax on an airplane is great.
Mhm.
An Ambien on an airplane is great, except for when you don't pass out and then you're awake the whole flight to London on an Ambien.
Well, first of all, the rule is you don't take a sleeping pill on a plane until the plane is off the ground.
Yeah.
That's the number one.
Some say 10,000 feet.
I mean, that's fine
Really?
too, but I think people get aggressive and they get comfortable in their little seat. I know Lucas is in 3A. He's got his feet kicked up. He already pre-ordered the Sunday, and his ass pops one. And that plane's got a mechanical issue.
I want the Mezzaluna. Is that bad? And then they gotta turn that plane around.
Yeah, that's tough.
Now
That's
we
tough.
up.
Also, the flight. Well, I guess from LA, the flight to London is long enough. The flight from New York to London is so short that it's almost.
Yeah, that's 6
it's,
hours.
It's like it's difficult to really feel good no matter what. You know.
Yeah. No, I like a little NyQuil. A little NyQuil and like a glass of red wine is the perfect cocktail to just pass right
Okay,
out.
he said over the counter, bitch.
Over the counter, Corsetin, baby.
Because didn't you say when your first head changes where you would just like hit the whole pack of
Corsetin, yeah, Corsetin. They had a certain formula back in the day that they changed now because too many kids were getting high off of it. But that was my introduction to drugs.
You're saying we called that robo tripping. Is that where you would just drink the
I
whole
think it's
bottle?
the same.
Yeah, you would just drink the whole
Well,
bottle.
yeah, this was like these were capsules, but I think it's the same thing. And we just would take the whole sleeve of like 12 Corsetins.
Lucas is so young that it was little capsules. You know what I mean?
That did feel pointed. That correction.
Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I just maybe it wasn't as popular in San Diego. No.
No, honey, they were just
damn it.
capsules.
God, imagine being able to get high that easily. What a fucking gift.
What a time.
What a gift.
Oh, I miss those days.
Me too, Chief. Me too.
Take me back to 2007, baby.
Literally
Best time. in
Okay,
life.
so we're almost done filming this film. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm almost done.
Okay.
I'm almost done. Got to do a little tour, and then I'm gonna come back here for another movie. In like
Damn.
2 weeks.
She's booked.
Okay,
Oh, really?
so he's booked and busy.
He's trying to get that pool in the backyard.
But how come these movies don't pay anything? Can you do a movie that pays?
Because nobody has money anymore, and
Is it TV? Is that where the money's at?
TV has money. TV is where it's at. I have a show. I did Prison Break, the reboot that it's about to.
What?
Yeah, we're about to get picked up
With the hot guy in it still? The
No,
guy
I
that everybody
wish.
loved?
I wish Wentworth Miller was in it.
Amazing hairline on that guy. One of the greatest
God.
hairlines to ever grace.
So hot.
Television.
Him and Kyle XY. Fuck.
Isn't he gay?
Yeah.
That's so cool that he's gay.
Wentworth Miller.
Yeah.
He looks like little Mikey.
I know he looks but it was one of those things where like everybody thought he was gay and then when he was, it was like, bro, you delivered on the promise. Thank God.
Yeah. Thank God.
Damn, he's 53.
Still hot as fuck.
I mean, I was probably in high school.
Wenty.
Yeah.
I bet when that show was big. All right, so what are you playing in the Prison Break reboot?
Download trade.
Not dropping the soap on this one. I'm not in the prison. I'm
You a CEO?
I'm working for I'm running for Congress in the show, and I'm
Hold on.
You know.
Hold on. You expect me to believe your ass is a congressman?
I'm a young congressman, a young senator, and
But you're right wing, right?
fuck yeah, I am.
Okay, so you're a dope little congressman, but you
You
have
got the red
geek-
tie on. Just let him know.
got
on
the
You got the red geek bar in your pocket because I'm young and I'm different.
Exactly.
All right, so you play a young congressman.
Yeah, he's running for the first time.
Okay. Where is this based? Like what state, city?
We filmed in West Virginia. The craziest. I'm a fucking 12 in West Virginia. Let me tell you, I have never felt
we
hotter
know. I
in
do
my life.
declare.
Yeah, you got to go Kevin Spacey mode.
I know I need to. I did watch some House. of
Yeah,
Cards.
is Grinder illegal in West Virginia? I feel like they would firewall that shit.
I don't know. I can't. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He didn't have to do that. He just had to go to the sit-go and smile, and they came fucking running. It was like cockroaches with some sugar water. That is.
Sugar water.
I think you playing young congressman. I can see it when the suit is on. I can see it. But
The
what is
suit's on. I got a little accent on there. I'm flirting with Margot Martindale.
Okay.
It's good.
Okay, I like this. And
Margot Martindale.
did you have to learn policy and any sort of kind of political? How deep in the weeds did you have to get on local policy?
How deep did I get? I had to get a little familiar. I didn't really know a lot of what I was talking about when I first read the script, so I had to do a little homework.
That's fine.
Not too much. It's first one. He's trying to follow in his daddy's footsteps, so he's kind of
he's also a little clueless himself. The character is also
he's in over his head.
Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely
And when does that come out?
We find out if we're getting picked up this month.
Who's the star? Who's like the lead?
Do you remember Emily Browning from Sucker Punch, Baby Doll?
No, maybe.
She's iconic. She's so.
Oh yeah, she's cute.
She's super cute, so talented. So.
Oh yeah.
So we kind of changed the story a bit, and it's not so focused on the brothers, and it's from a different point of view. The showrunner, Elgin James, went to prison recently, or went to prison for a couple years after he did Mayans. Or before, I can't remember.
To research for the show.
To research for the show.
She's going method.
Exactly. He said, "Let me lock myself up for a bit and come back to TV."
I still maintain I could do a year and come out better.
You think so? My stepdad went for a year and he lost like 50 pounds and loved it.
Minimum security?
Yeah.
Was it white collar? What did you do?
Yeah, it was white. It was like tax fraud.
Yeah, tax stuff. If you do a year for tax stuff, minimum security in Connecticut, I'm coming out ripped. I'm going to do 100 pull-ups. I'm going to read the Bible.
Totally.
I'm going to be ready to go.
You got the Quran memorized.
Oh, easy. Quran's first 3 months. Have that down.
And record an album. Okay, Lucas. Well, thank you for taking the time to chat with us. I wrote this for Attention is the book. It comes out in a week or something, right? 14th?
Comes out in like 3 days. Yeah, 4 days.
Okay. And you read the audiobook?
Yeah, I read the audiobook. If you hate reading, just fucking listen to it. And I know it's annoying if you're listening to it a couple of days early to pre-order. I would never pre-order a TV show or a movie. It's very annoying.
You got to pre-order a book. That's the way to support authors.
You got to support me, guys. Come on.
And Lucas doesn't give a fuck. He said, do it at Amazon. I don't care where you do it.
If you hate,
I don't give a fuck.
Hate Bezos, do it on fucking Bookshop. Do it on wherever you want to do it. Just help a girl out. Kindle it. Ebook it. It's cheaper. Whatever.
I think that it's so strange though that publishing is. I mean, I guess the pre-save culture in music is pretty big, but it feels different to me.
It doesn't feel as important.
No, I know it doesn't. It really doesn't. So go pre-order the book. Support Lucas so you can get a pool.
When's your book coming out?
No, a good question.
Can we talk about that?
I mean, I'm literally in Florida alone working on it right now. I've got a pile
of fucking
thing
ever.
I got a pile of fucking paper I got to highlight tonight. Yeah, it's a nightmare. Don't ever do this.
Don't ever. I will never do this. Actually, I'll take that back. I'll maybe do it again, but like in 10 years.
Or like if the money's right and the career goes well.
If it makes any list, maybe I'll do a part 2.
No, you're coming in. You're gonna McNally Jackson. It's gonna be you, McNally Ronson. You're at the top week 1.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have the same day as Kid Cudi, which I'm fucked.
Kid Cudi can't read or write, so you're fine. I think you're fine. I think you're fine for that.
I can barely read.
Are you gonna do any? What's the biggest piece of press that you're gonna do for this?
I'm really excited to do the stuff with Julia Fox because I loved Down the Drain and I sent her the book, and to get her to agree to do the Strand and do a couple other things for me to promote it is really exciting.
Were you guys friendly before, or is this?
We were friendly and not as friendly after I crawled under her at Addison Rae. No,
you were friendly enough to ask.
Friendly enough to ask, but then she's been fucking amazing on this and so helpful, and her book is so good. So we're getting tighter.
Getting tighter with Julia.
I'll see you guys on Tuesday.
I wish I was there. I'm still gonna be sequestered, but
see you, Jason.
I will be there.
It's okay. I saw Chris like 3 times, so I got to make up for. I got to give Jason a little love too.
I noticed you were wearing your J. Crew jacket at that Addison Rae show. It was nice.
Did you notice that? I wore my fucking outfit.
Well, it has your initials on the back, so it lets people know you're walking away from them, which is a nice touch, I think. Sitting next to you and Martha Stewart at that party was one of the highlights of my life. Yeah, it was a highlight of my life as well. And I don't think Martha cared for me much.
Do you and Martha still talk, Lucas?
We talked. We had a nice talk. She was like,
she's a pro. She's a fucking pro.
Is she team follow back?
She talked to me, and I I'm not even gay. I feel like when
looked
did she
hot.
talk? She looked hot. I know she's hot.
She looked fucking hot.
I don't know when I feel like she doesn't really interface with straight guys very often, unless they're like security guards. So I felt blessed.
But you're like straight adjacent, kind of.
Even her
they're
groundskeepers are gay.
The groundskeepers are shirts off, but gay.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
All right, Lucas. Thank you, guys. Go
All right,
pre-order
guys.
the book. Get the book. Good to see you, bro. Congratulations.
Love you guys. Best podcast.
We'll see you
Bye.
soon. Thank
Love
you,
you, bro. I'll see you on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Sugar to my heart, I'm craving for you. I'm missing you.